no defeat, 9 wins by KO. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Carl, the Truth, Williams. 10 rounds of boxing.
You guys been giving your instructions. Hey, stop it. No more of that shit. No more of that shit. You'll be fighting anymore. Stay away, stay away. You're giving your instructions. Come here. Come on. Good clean fight. Have a good clean fight. Any more of that shit, we'll be up to you, okay? Right to the corner. Come out of the bell. Come out of the bell. Okay, Go back. Get back. Now you can have what you want.
But you can see that Williams is the aggressor, and he's really at him. He really riled him. He really should have done that at the beginning because that's getting a man mad.
Davis is hurt as Carl the Truth Williams barrels in and airs it out, and you wonder if it's going to last beyond the first round. The referee is Jay Nady. He lets it go.
Well, I'll tell you, he's right into the ropes, and if you get off the ropes, he might stand a chance. His mouth is all bloodied up, Steve. Perceil Davis is all bloody at the mouth.
This could be a matter of seconds before the fight is history, as Carl the Truth Williams lays it on against Perceil Magic Davis. There's blood, as you mentioned, all over the mouthpiece of 24-year-old Perceil Davis out of Detroit. He now lives in Santa Monica, California. He might be heading back to Santa Monica real soon.
The only thing I see in Carl, he may be so anxious to get him out of the picture that he's going to leave himself wide open. He does come back with a flurry on occasions, and maybe that flurry can knock him out.
Williams contains sledgehammer effectiveness in both hands. He's also very slick, but right now he's just destroying Perceil Magic Davis.
I have said this before. Carl Williams is a fine prospect. He punches well, jabs well, throws beautiful right crosses.
Less than a minute remaining in the first round. 6'4", 217 1/4 pounds. Carl the Truth Williams is having out of his leg. Now, the standing 8 count.
I'm sorry, Steve. Yes, now they're employing the standing 8 count in the preliminaries here. Las Vegas does have that rule.
I know that is a rule you're not exactly thrilled with.
Well, no, I'm not too thrilled with that because I kind of think that when a man deserves a standing 8 count, really the fight should be stopped at that time.
Perceil Magic Davis, very cocky and flashy, and our talk with him at the weigh-in early this morning, but he is unable to answer to the call as Carl Williams has totally dominated and devastated Davis here in the first round. Scheduled for 10. Not much talking going on in the corner of Perceil Magic Davis. He is trained by Mike Weaver's trainer, Ray Barnes. Carl the Truth Williams is handled by Ron Berlingo, Don Lee, and Mike Taroli. Just to set the record straight, Williams 12-0 with 9 knockouts. He turned pro just last January. Davis, wearing the blue, is 15-2, 13 knockouts. Here's that left jab, that lunging jab by Carl the Truth Williams wearing the white.
It's the first time, Steve, I've seen a fighter with his name in front of the trunk rather than in the back. As a matter of fact, he has the Everlast in the back. He'd be far better off to have Williams in the back because that gets more camera time, don't you think?
Maybe he should change his name to Carl Everlast and wear Williams trunks.
Williams has a tremendous jab, a very, very long reach. As a matter of fact, our he has about an 85-inch reach, which is tremendous in the heavyweight division.
And Davis not far behind at 84. Carl the Truth Williams, well, his physique belies his style. He looks like the type who goes in and tries to slug it out, but he has very good hand and foot speed. But he continues to air it out against Magic Davis.
I don't see how this can stay, how he can take this punishment. I don't know how it can go much longer. Perceil is just instead of moving out of the corner and getting into the center of the ring, which he should be doing.
Carl the Truth Williams is hammering away. There's that left jab by Williams, battering Davis from the start.
Perceil Davis told us early in the day that he kind of copied the style of Muhammad Ali. Of course, a lot of fighters do that today. And he said he thought it was okay to do that rope-a-dope because he comes out with a vicious left hook or a right cross. But by the time you can develop enough energy to do it, you're gone.
The 6'3" Davis, wearing the blue trunks, told us that he was molded as a youngster in Detroit by his idol, Muhammad Ali. We haven't seen Davis go to work yet. There's a cute little flurry by Davis who throws punches in combination.
Davis now is talking to Williams. We don't know what he's saying, but he's quite aggravated. He's a very arrogant kind of a fighter and dangerous. There's no question about it.
That 40 seconds remaining in the second, scheduled for 10. Magic Davis got his nickname while playing football at Pershing High School in Detroit, the same school that produced basketball star Spencer Haywood. Davis was a quarterback and a defensive end. Good all-around athlete.
Well, I tell you, I hope his corner and his cup man employs a little magic because he is bleeding quite well, very, very much from the mouth. You can see that his mouthpiece is totally red.
And that's stemming from the first round flurry of Carl Williams. Heading for the bell. Scheduled for 10 heavyweights. Carl the Truth Williams in the white trunks. Perceil Magic Davis wearing the blue with a red and gold trim. If you like nicknames, you've got a field day here. And I'm a little surprised the fight's still going the way it started.
Well, he can withstand an awful lot of punishment. If you notice, the very first punch on coming out, Perceil Davis threw a right cross right down below the belt, but on the backside. It wasn't in front, and of course the referee didn't mention anything to him before that. He probably should have.
Blood quite prominent on the white trunks of Carl the Truth Williams, but it's not his blood. It's Davis's from the mouth.
Now, Davis also has a cut at the left eye. It's bleeding. It's trickling down. It's not a kind of a spurting cut, but it is bleeding very, very slowly. Left eye.
And Carl the Truth Williams is unscathed. There he lets loose with a combination. A heavy right by Carl the Truth.
And Carl is aiming right for that eye. You can see it now opening up, and now it's starting to bother him. It's slowly swelling up, Steve.
So now it turns into target practice for Carl the Truth Williams, looking to throw darts at that injured eye of Magic Davis. Lunging right, that misses by Davis.
Davis doesn't seem to be as arrogant as he was in the beginning. He realizes that he's in with a real, true, the Truth, Carl Williams heavyweight.
The Truth got his nickname in the amateurs. Somebody referred to him as the true future heavyweight champion of the world. Thus, the nickname, The Truth.
Now, Perceil did something there. He thumbed Carl Williams in the eye, and Williams is a fine gentleman, but Perceil is becoming a gentleman also as he goes along because he just apologized.
Williams, former New York Golden Gloves champion, had a good amateur career, 22-0, 1981 World Cup and North American Amateur champ. Now he's backing Davis into his own corner.
Perceil Davis would be far better off if he continued to do what he was doing just then. Straight jab rather than laying back and taking it.
Under a minute remaining of the third round, we're scheduled for 10. Carl the Truth Williams, who makes his home in White Plains, New York. He was born in West Palm Beach, Florida.
Carl's white trunks now have a lot of blood up in the front, and it's not his, it's Perceil Davis' blood.
Under 30 seconds in round number 3.
Perceil seems now to have changed his style slightly. He's not doing the rope-a-dope. He's now throwing more punches.
And Williams continues to do the stalking. Little dancing there by Davis. But not effective.
They could possibly go faster, but you know, this heat here is so tremendous. It's tough.
Round 3 history. Carl the Truth Williams continues to apply the pressure.
Carl Williams has a great deal of patience. He's going to do it in the ring. Perceil is being a little too dirty, and I wouldn't aggravate a guy like Carl Williams if I were in the ring.
The stalking continues by Carl Williams, 23 years of age. Looks to remain undefeated in his entire boxing career. He has never lost. Right above us, blood spreading all over our nose. Blood from the left eye of Magic Davis and Carl Williams. Unbelievable play by Carl Williams. Williams battering Davis in the hot sun of Las Vegas. Blood on
Davis is cut on the right eye. The right eye is cut. As he turns around, we can't see too well, but he's bleeding profusely from that right eye. It's wide open.
Blood all over Carl Williams.
His left and his right are wide open now.
He is a total mess right now. His face battered, bruised, and bloody.
I kind of think at this time it looks hopeless for Perceil. If I were the referee in this fight, I would be looking very, very closely to stop it because it's impossible for Perceil to get back into this fight unless it's one lucky punch.
It's incredible the punishment that Davis has been able to sustain.
Well, we said it earlier. He's doing his job right in the middle of the ring. And that's where it should be done.
And now Arthur Carl Williams is talking to Magic Davis. Now, the other man is doing the talking. Talking and hitting. Uppercut. Well, oh, what an uppercut by Williams.
Let go. Carl is really showing his vengeance now. Stop, doctor. And the referee is about to call the doctor in. That's the right thing to do.
Dr. Donald Romeo and Dr. Flip Tomansky are the ringside positions.
Now, Williams should be placed by the referee in the neutral corner while waiting, but it is over.
That's it.
Now, I'll give you the screen. And the green.
1968 in Madison Square Garden. Joe Frazier is making the first defense of his world heavyweight title against the heavyweight champion of Mexico, Manuel Ramos. The 6'3" Ramos is 4 inches taller than Frazier. Joe weighed in at 211 pounds and is much lighter than the 226-pound challenger. Round 1 starts with champion Joe Frazier, the shorter of the two men, coming out with his customary bobbing and weaving style. Frazier can take you out of there with either hand, testified by his 19 knockouts in 21 professional fights. Ramos, in dark trunks, has had 28 pro fights, scoring 16 wins by knockout. Manuel's best punch is a crushing right uppercut. Frazier the aggressor. Frazier trying to keep the pressure on Manuel Ramos, and a good left uppercut by Ramos. Watch now for a ripping right uppercut by Manuel Ramos. There it is. That punch rocked champion Joe Frazier to his heels. Can Ramos follow it up here in round 1? Ramos moving in, but Frazier coming back with a good left hook. Frazier coming back after taking that tremendous uppercut by Manuel Ramos. It looks like Frazier has gathered himself and recovered from that crushing uppercut. Joe has some cannons of his own, and he throws his bombs from both sides. Frazier missing with a long right hand. Ramos on the left, keeping plenty of distance between champion Joe Frazier and himself. Two misses by Ramos. months ago, Manuel upset the highly favored Ernie Terrell after a previous upset win over Eddie Machin. Those two big victories place Manuel right up at the top to challenge champion Joe Frazier for the heavyweight